Last video, I told you there were 3 leaks killing your income. And the third one, nobody catches because it's not your content. It's you, not your effort, not your talent, just you as a ceiling to how big your income can be as a creator, a coach, or even a consultant. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you know exactly what to hold on to and what to hand off. And most creators have this completely backwards. Hi, I'm Jennifer, and I've spent almost a decade working behind the scenes for most businesses. The part that is not glamorous, the part that nobody wants to work on. And in this video, I want to show you exactly what I use, the frameworks I use to help my clients work behind the scenes and build a backend system for them, which I called the ownership stack. 3 layers. Get this right, and you stop being the reason why your business is not growing. A few months ago, I sat with a client, a coach, thousands of followers, genuinely good at what she does. But she asked a question, and it's something I constantly get, which was, I don't understand. Why do people really like my content? But sometimes it feels like I'm working harder for less. Is this question familiar? So I asked her back, consider this scenario. If probably you fall sick for a very long time, maybe over a month, and you are not able to post, you are not able to do anything, will your business still run? Would there be content? Would there be leads? Obviously, she couldn't answer that because the moment she stopped working, everything stops working. No content, no list to be followed up on, nothing to do. Why? Because she was running everything alone. Everything depended on her. And she didn't even have any system behind the scenes to work if she's not available. So that is not a work ethic problem. Rather, it's a structural problem. And this is what most creators watching this right now have. I want you to personalize this and ask yourself right now, if you should go away for a week or two, would your business still run? Will you still generate leads? Would there be content still being posted? If the answer is no, you are just like this client of mine. You don't have a content problem, but you have a behind the scene ownership stack problem. So what exactly should you be holding on onto with both hands? And what should you be handing off completely? There are 3 layers, and the one most people spend time holding on to is actually the one they should let go of first. Let me break it down. Hey, thanks for staying to this point in the video. I just want to introduce something to you. My name is Jennifer. I'm a shadow operator, and I help creators, coaches, consultants build high converting funnels, offers, websites, VSLs, and others. How do I do this? I use our AI system, which is not ChatGPT or Claude, by the way, but an AI system where we use to look at what is working for the top people in these creators' niches. So we look at their content, their offer, their funnel, exactly what is working for them. And we just copy and paste this using proven data. And this way, we can scale your offer as a creator using this proven data. I mean, actual data which we've tracked from so many sources with this AI tool to ensure we use what's working across funnels, offers, websites, VSLs, webinars, everywhere to help you as a creator also scale. So this way, we help creators craft good funnels, good offers, which definitely leads to sales. If this is something that interests you, I'll leave a link in the description. Just follow the link and book a call. After the call, and we are good fits, we can move on to be partners and working together. What I'll do, I'll just work behind the scenes for you. If we are not good fits, we can just part ways. But make sure you book a call and let's meet from there. Thank you. The first layer is your personal brand, your content itself, the way you go about what you are going to, what you communicate, how you show up, how you communicate what you communicate. This is your personal brand. Maybe it's not even just about logos, but the comments you leave, the stories you tell, the thing that makes you unique, the thing that makes you stand out. That very thing nobody can do for you. That very thing you can't outsource. That very same thing that makes people be drawn onto you. This is the first layer. And it's, with this very one, you have to always do yourself. Paying attention to make, with this very one, you have to always do yourself. Doing all the necessary research to make sure you always come out best. The second layer, your offer, the promise you give, that transformation you sell, the price point, and the results it generates. But here's the trick. Most people are confused with designing the offer and operating the offer. A lot of people hold on to their offers because they think it's theirs and nobody should touch it. But don't get it wrong. Generating and designing an offer is different from operating that offer. You need a whole system, a back system to help you operate that offer. For example, you can be the one deciding that your coaching program will be a 12-week program at $500. But you should not be the one running the back end of this program, sending emails, deciding who gets which program first, and automating everything about your offer. If you combine these two, mostly what it ends up with is burnout, and you either losing one of them. You either lose the design or you lose the operation system. Layer 3 is the operations. That particular layer, every creator, every coach, every consultant is trying to juggle by themselves. The operations is all that happens right from the very time somebody sees your content to the very time he or she becomes a client. The email, the content, the daily messages you send to the person. When the person has feedback, how it's being responded to, everything. So follow-up messages, the admin work, the delivery system, all of this about your operations. This is the invincible work. Nobody will comment about your follow-up secrets. Neither will anybody screenshot your email system. So most creators absorb this for themselves. Not because it's supposed to be theirs, but because nobody told them that this is not supposed to be yours. You can lay it off, you can let it go. Somebody can run this for you behind the scene while you concentrate on what you do best, the content and your creativity. So here's the backwards pattern I see. Most creators hold on to layer 3 the more, the operations, whilst loosely holding on to their personal brands. This eventually lead them to losing that creativity, the very thing that people connect to them more. And with even that also affecting their operations and the whole thing that should bring people in. So when people say, I need to post more, or I need to do more content, that is not actually the real gap. The real gap is not having a structure or a system underneath the content you are always posting. You could stop posting for a month, but if your operations system is well built and your back end ownership stack is also well built, you could even be generating sales for a whole month whilst you are away because you've built a backend system that works when you are even not working. So this is the difference between a creator and a creator CEO. Now I know what some of you are thinking. It sounds good in theory, but will it actually work in real life? So here's exactly what is going to happen. In the next video, I'm not going to show you another framework. Rather, I'm going to show you real numbers, tables, analysis, results of a creator who used this ownership framework and how the person's laid off his operation system. I'll show you the person results in 90 days. So before you go, let's keep the comment section active. Which layer are you struggling with right now? Or which layer are you holding on to? Leave that in the comment section. Is it your personal brand? Is it your offer? Or is it the operation system? And make sure you subscribe so that you'll be the first to be notified when the next video drops. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.